Art boys, I just finished God of War 2018, and I know the new God of War is out, but I wanted to beat this game first before I played the new one because I never beaten this game. So I just beat the game, and I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts about it. And this is not necessarily a review because I don't really do review videos like that. I know I did some in the past, but I don't really want to do like review videos and stuff like that. I just want to talk about my experiences with different shit. So God of War 2018 is near perfect. It generally is. From the characters, from the story, from the gameplay, from everything is incredible. Especially the graphics too. I was really surprised since this was supposed to be a PS4 game. I played on my PS5, so obviously the graphics are gonna look a tad bit better, but it still looked really good, even for a PS4 game. Just the travels between different realms, just the whole atmospheres of different realms, just the whole aspect of the game is incredible. Okay, this game is, as I said, near perfect. But the one fatal flaw in this game, and it's something that really disappointed me, was the enemy variety in this video game. Okay, the enemy variety in this game is just fucking putrid. It's dog shit. You're fighting the same enemies every single time. It's either one of three, either a troll, a troll with the big ass stick, or just different types of like elemental enemies, either fire or ice. That's it. That's quite literally the entire fucking enemy variety. You predict kind of what's coming with the bosses, and that's just really ass. Sure, the boss fights I think are pretty cool and stuff like that. Like the boss fights are generally nice, but the enemy variety between like different zones and shit like that, or just the enemy variety in general when you're just going, trying to complete some puzzles, it's very fucking garbage, and it's absolutely just predictable, and that's what kind of really disappointed me with this game. But other than that shit, this game was a beauty. All right, I really wasn't a fan of this new Kratos direction. I was more of a God of War 3 type guy. I still think after this game, God of War 3 is still my favorite God of War. And objectively, well, I haven't played God of War Ragnarok yet, so but objectively, I still do think that God of War 3 is better than God of War 2018, just by a pinch. But that's a topic for another video. As I said, I was really not a fan of the new Kratos and the way they're approaching Kratos here in this new God of War kind of soft reboot with the whole like Norse mythology. But I really did like it. I came back and played it. That's why I didn't play in the beginning, because it wasn't like Greece mythology, and I thought the way that they did Kratos was kind of not really that great, because Kratos was like a rage meathead, bro. He literally fucking wanted to get his vengeance, and he got that shit no matter what it fucking took, and that was such a badass. I'm sorry, God of War 1 to God of War 3 is such a badass story, and at the end of God of War 3, I thought that was the end of God of War for real. Like, he got what he wanted, and then he just fell off the cliff, and then what happens next? I didn't think anything was gonna happen after. He would just fall off the cliff, and then maybe there's like a few things like kind of put the bow on top of the story, but decided to come out with this like Norse mythology. Fuck, I'm stuttering shit, and it is really good, man. I was really hard headed towards it, but after actually playing the full game, I really do like this new reboot that they did with Kratos, man. The Kratos' character actually has an arc now. He actually has just element to him, man. You can actually relate to him in some sense now. Instead of him just being a fucking raging meathead to get his vengeance, he actually, cares about certain shit now. He actually has kind of regards, man. Because back then, old Kratos, he didn't give a fuck. He would literally kill anything in his way, no matter what it took to get his goal. He was relentless. But now this Kratos is kind of more of like, he's kind of still relentless in a way, but relentless in a way where he knows what he can control, and he controls what he knows he can control, if that kind of makes sense. I probably sound fucking stupid right now, but that's besides the point. Okay, I really did like what they did with Kratos here after playing the full game. Again, at first glance, I didn't really like what they're doing with him, but after this game, man, I really did like what they done, and especially in this game, how some parts of the game, it's not really spoilers, by the way. Just some parts of the game, it shows references to like the old God of War games. I mean, what do you expect? Obviously, it's going to. I think that was so incredible as well. Just Kratos looking at his younger self, kind of being disappointed in a way, really was just like, wow. It wowed me, to be honest, man. And this game, as I said, it's a really fucking good game. Good story, as I said, good story, good character arcs, and all that shit. And even like the new characters that they introduced in this game, and even the enemy, there wasn't necessarily like an arch enemy in this game. Like, there really wasn't a bad guy. but you know, it was still a really good story. Even though the story, I won't lie, is a little kind of basic. It's just the story, the subplots, and just the other things around the main story really made it incredible. And I really did like God of War 2018, and I cannot wait to play and finish God of War Ragnarok and make a video for you guys. But yeah, I really did enjoy my gameplay with God of War 2018, but that lack of enemy variety did fuck it up a little bit, and that's why I'm calling this game near perfect. Alright, it's a near perfect video game. Without that, like if there was actually different types of enemies, this game will probably be a perfect video game, quite literally. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya.